I swore I'd never come back to this place. I remember sitting at the kitchen table talking to Mom about the upcoming track and field events that were taking place at school. She smiled. She told me I was just like you. And in that moment, that's all I ever wanted. To be like you. To make you proud. I also remember the smell of burnt breakfast and the heavy sound of your voice that left me shaking when things didn't go your way. You left your mark on my mother's face as she screamed and her eyes filled up with tears. Thank you for showing me that. I remember standing behind your barn one night with a cigarette between my fingers and the smell of smoke on my breath. Yours smelled like alcohol as you drugged me inside with a vice grip on the back of my neck, grabbing a belt as you entered the house.
How you doing, boy?
You damn well made sure that I would never smoke again with your unrelenting violence and your degrading words that echo in my mind still to this day. Thank you for teaching me that. I remember the worst day of my life. We came into the house to find Mother on the ground, your angry fist flying at her without mercy. I remember how hard I tried to peel your drunken body off her small frame with Sue Ellen screaming and you leaving to go back to the bar. I guess that's when I thought I had to leave too, to get out of that godforsaken place and leave behind my family. As he left, I remember how the glare of your Olympic medal shining from the mantle did nothing but blind me with self-hate, because I knew I could never be the man you wanted me to be. I thought every time you made me feel so small and insignificant when you listed all the obstacles that you had to overcome that shaped you into the great man that you had grown to be. You said I should try fighting a war of my own if I wanted to be a man. My biggest regret from that day was leaving behind my baby sister. As I walked away, it tore me to pieces. I watched her grip onto it like a lifeline. I did what you said. I was never good enough for you, and I joined the military. It's funny because the screaming of the drill sergeants did nothing to faze me. You were so much worse than they could ever hope to be. I learned so much in those years away from home, and I think you'd be proud to know that my experiences toughened me up. War made me a real man, just like you said it would. Surrounded by brave men who courageously fought for their country and what they believed in. I made friends and was shown how relationships were supposed to be. Friends that I watched die right in front of my eyes. It made me realize that you know nothing about war. Only how to start one.
Are you okay, Thomas?
I think I'll be all right.
It was really hard after you left. For the longest time, I just thought you were abandoning me. Just left me by myself to deal with Dad's anger and his hurting Mom.
I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself for that.
Well, you'll learn learned from it, though. And you came back. That's what matters. I just hope he's watching, you know? I just want him to see that he didn't break us. You're a great man, Thomas. And I know your son is going to grow up to be just like you. He'll watch and learn.
Now, 20 years later, I see my sister, your daughter, with a man that treats her with nothing but respect. I see my son with my beautiful wife, laughing with each other, only happy tears ever falling from their eyes. I realized then that I never thanked you. So, Dad, thank you for showing me how to never treat a woman. Thank you for teaching me in order to gain respect and love for your children, that all you have to do is show them that you love them back. You made me realize that the goal to a successful life is to keep war away from your home. That to speak with love and kindness is the bravest honor. I know that I will never be the man that you wanted me to be, and I'm thankful for that. Because of you, I am so much more.
Black bottles filled to the brim, but what is it I drink? I've tried to go on a whim, and now I'm not sure what to think. Broken glasses in my eyes, and still they glisten. They say that I have good ears, but do I listen? White flowers flow in the wind, and the petals are so smooth. But my friends all know that I have sinned, so what have I got to prove? And why are you trying to say goodbye? Why are you trying to be this way? Seas flow in every direction, and so it all comes around. We all try to get the attention of those who can't hear that sound. They go to mass and the knot is tied, and still it's missing. They cross their T's and they dot their I's, but what's the mission? So why are you trying to keep from me? Wasn't the goal